Hey, look here. I don't normally do a lot of videos in regards to relationships. Not my forte. But this I need to speak on because it's on my heart. I don't know if you've seen the video, and this might be a little long video, but I don't know if you've seen the video of the young man whose family invited his baby mama and his daughter to a birthday party, but they found out that this daughter that is 6 years old that he been taking care of was not his child. And so there became an argument because he wanted them to leave his sister's house. So she would not leave. The sister in turn got into it with the brother because the brother's like, oh, you need to leave, you need to leave, you need to leave. And the sister was like, I invited them and you can't put nobody out my house. So that's the synopsis. But this is where we at. He had every right to be mad. And this is where I literally am a fighter for black men, and especially black men in their mental state, because nobody checked on him. Nobody made sure he was good. Nobody asked him, is he okay? They just automatically assume, because even though he's been taking care of this child for 6 years, even though this is not his child biologically, that he would be okay with that child being there. This is a prime example of why men shut down, in my opinion, because there's no way she should have been there and she literally just told him. And I've seen a lot of comments about, oh, a real man would have still took care of that child. A real woman would have told him she was cheating. This is a two-way street. He had every right to be upset. He had every right to be angry. He had every right to not want to see her in that moment. Nobody is giving this black man the ability to decompress. But let's talk about it for real, for real. That girl still loved that man, and that's why she pulled up. Because not only did she come, even though she just told him, she brings her brother as reinforcement for the factor that she was coming. On top of the factor, her sorry ass, I'm sorry, was very nonchalantly matter of fact. I told you I was sorry, but don't put my daughter in this. She still loved that man. And that's the one thing I ain't heard nobody say. Because if you really pay attention, if I just told somebody and dropped a bomb on somebody like that, I'm going to let it breathe. I got to give him time. Nobody asked, is he okay? Nobody asked, did he want her to come over? The sister's like, well, I mean, she's still my niece. You have to give this man the ability to breathe this out. You have to give this man the ability to deal in that space. And we didn't give him that. And I'm going to say we, because we have a bad tendency of not letting men have their feelings and emotions and boundaries. She was wrong. His sister was wrong. His family was wrong for going against him, to the point that he ended up leaving. Now, this is where I say he was wrong. He didn't have to argue that out in front of that little girl. That's all I got for you on him. He didn't have to do that in front of her. He could have been like, we grown, let's pull it to the side and let's talk about it that way. But instead, he fell out right there. But in the same token, you have to give that man grace, because his baby girl ain't his baby girl. And all these folks that I done seen, he immature, so is she. The brother, you doing my sister wrong. Your sister did herself wrong. Because she knew we as women know who we been with. You should have got a DNA based off the factor that you have been with somebody else. You should have got a DNA test. And you could have alleviated all this. But you didn't want to tell him that you cheated on him, because you still love him. And you knew you would lose him after that. So I don't know all of the backstory, but what I seen in that doorway of his sister's house really did infuriate me, because that man he has the opportunity to process this. Any other way, it ain't right. He has an opportunity to process this. So I personally would be cutting my whole family off at least for 6 months. Maybe 2. I might, 2. I ain't gonna say 6, but I'll give you 2. That baby mama, you cut off for real. If I choose to be the father, if he chooses to be the father, that's on his time. Because let's be real, if you as a woman have to tell the man that you love or the man that you've been with that his child potentially ain't yours, you think he ain't gonna bop you in the head? He might. And I don't promote violence, but he just might. So I don't know if you've seen the video. If you've seen the video, y'all tell me how you see it. Because that brother he has room to process. And we got to start letting black men, especially our black men, process these situations without automatically assuming that he was wrong. And for the record, she know who she slept with.